Look, growing up in this culture, we all got a lot of red pen marks on our pages. We all got a lot of criticism for what we aren't good at. And a lot of us spent a lot of energy trying to fix what we weren't good at. And my personal opinion is perhaps at the expense of recognizing, putting back together what we are good at and leading with that. Let's talk about it, Michael.
I was introduced to a wonderful concept back in college. A guy named Marcus Buckingham wrote a book called Strengths Finder, Discover Your Strengths. And it's all about the idea that rather than trying to spend all my time balancing myself out, taking my weaknesses and trying to make them mediocre, instead focus on your strengths. We are all naturally good at certain elements of life.
Yes.
Some are great speakers, some are great writers, some people are acclimated to music, some are great with computers. And each of us, if you track, and I'm now actually almost positive of this because every one of my clients plays it out. When they say, I'm not sure what I'm good at, you tell me what you're passionate about. What could you do so that when you get up in the morning, you're just eager to jump, wake up, and do your work? So I'm excited about digging into consciousness theories and conscious business and how to make money in a very authentic way. I could spend endless hours doing that and then giving that back in bite-sized pieces to my clients so they can implement it in their businesses.
There's a specific skill set, and that is taking principles that first of all fire you up and you enjoy them, and creating systems and ways to, you use the word bite-sized pieces, but small, digestible, organizing the information in a way where people can digest it.
Correct.
That's a gift.
Correct.
Now, let's talk about this. So, when in fact, going back to college, you came to this information. Now, you're not a 20-something-year-old guy. Maybe you are. I don't know how old you are, but you're clearly not in college anymore. You've left that behind, and so how did that progress to here? How did you take that information and get to the point where now you're guiding people in this process? There's a skill set, there's an attraction, there's a part of your own history that's played out, and that's why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I am a addicted entrepreneur. I've always had a full-time job and a business on the side, and the business I've always had outside, whether it was car shows, conventions, concerts, the companies I always ran were bringing people together and sharing a single concept. So I had the ability to bring together a large amount of people under one umbrella of a single vision. And I was doing that in all my jobs. But again, corporate America wanted, again, they want the mediocre. They want the even, keep it all even, don't stir the pot, don't change things up.
Right, it's the idea of the box.
Homogenize it. Homogenize everything.
And companies often say we want people to think outside the box, and I always say no, you don't.
They don't.
Yeah, because and the idea of thinking outside the box, by the way, I think is dangerous, because if you think outside the box and you get it right, you're a hero. But if you think outside the box and you get it wrong, then you're fired. So I always say, why can't we just expand the box to allow for creative thinking?